Hi folks, welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Legends ZA. Full title, Pokemon Legends ZA Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. So yes, you can play this on your regular Switch if you are interested. Just be aware that the frame rate is going to be better on the Switch 2 version, and the load times, I believe, are also going to be better on the Switch 2 version. So you can still enjoy the main game totally fine on Switch 1. It just may not look as, I wouldn't say good, but as crisp as it does here. So, you know, play how you wanna. Alright, let's go. There is an autosave in the game, and there's no way to disable it. Don't worry, it's not that big a deal. Prism Tower. From the Lumio City. Meow. And in lieu of actual voice acting in the game, I will be providing the voice acting. Something's gone wrong at Prism Tower. Dispatch a team to investigate. We cannot allow more disturbances in Lumio City on our watch. It's a shiny Prism Tower. The strongest Mega Evolution user must be found. Sorry, I stumbled over my words. 3,000 years old will do something to your vernacular. Who that guy? Scrolling on socials, as you do when you're on a long train ride. Arriving at the Gare de Lumios momentarily. Into the empty bag. Eating everything that's in the bag, so now it is empty. Your train has arrived in Lumio City. Alright, welcome back to Lumios in the Kalos region. In case you're not familiar, Pokemon X and Y from Generation 6, they never had a third game. It was always just X and Y. And then they moved straight on to the remakes of Generation 3, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Main gimmicks of all four of those games was Mega Evolution. So we're going to be seeing a lot of that still here in Pokemon Legends ZA. As you can see, there's a lot of fun details that you can pick out just by walking around already. Some familiar, some not so much. Because this is a new establishment in Lumios City. The Gare de Lumios never existed back in Generation 6. Pokemon Legends ZA. Or would it be ZA? Is the hyphen supposed to imply some sort of, like, emphasis? Or hesitation, maybe? Anyone else getting strong Rhyme City vibes? Is some bigwig CEO out to use Mewtwo's powers to improve human evolution? Was that a spoiler? My bad. Okay, we're good to go. Get ready for the spotlight again, you three. Oh sure, the Pokemon get voice acting, but... Today's mission is to add to our ranks. We'll spread the word about how great Hotel Z is, and once there's a guest who looks like they've got what it takes, we'll recruit him to the cause. Now we need a tourist who really looks the part. Bingo. I had a dog that lives with me with that name. His name was Mingo. Excuse me, yeah, hi, you just arrived at the Gare de Lumios, right? And judging by the big old travel bag, I got a hunch you're a tourist. I guess I am. If you turn out to be a local, I would have thought I was losing my grip on reality. You're about my height. We'll look nice standing side by side. You want to, like, stand side by side? Listen, before you get to touristing, would you mind helping me out with something? You mean touring? I just need to film you saying, Hotel Z's a hidden gem of Lumios. Easy, right? No worries if you're staying somewhere else, I just need a hand advertising the hotel. Great, can you pay me? Sound good? Good. Okay, lights, camera. Okay, my fees are very reasonable. Actually, let's wait a minute. The sound from that ad is going to drown everything out. Welcome to the world of Pokémon. Welcome to Lumios City, where people and Pokémon flourish together. My name is Jet, and I am the CEO of Quasartico Incorporated. Pokémon are mysterious and wholly magnificent creatures. They thrive abundantly right here in our midst. In fact, so many Pokémon now grace us with their presence that we've begun setting up wild zones where they can live comfortably alongside us. These diverse creatures wield many marvelous powers. It's all up to us to work with them so we can live in harmony. In hopes of strengthening the bonds between people and Pokémon, we're imagining a new future for this city through our urban redevelopment plan. We've now employed our patented holotech in all corners of Lumios. So our interactive guides can teach you more about your surroundings. That Skiddo is bewildered by what's supposed to be in the background, but whatever. A city even more beautiful than before awaits all of us. We hope you'll bear that in mind and pardon our construction work. The Mega Evolution of Lumios City is coming, brought to you by Quasartico Incorporated. Anyone else getting strong, she may be the villain vibes? I like how that CEO thinks, even if her ad did keep us from filming. This city and its Pokemon are a wonder. I know you'll love them both. And on that note, let's get to filming. Hang on, where'd your bag go? I think Totodile might have eaten it. Oh, nope. Pancham stole it. Scoundrel! So you hired a Pokemon to carry your stuff. Not a bad idea. News to me. Wait, so it snagged your bag? Sorry I distracted you with the video stuff. I'll make up for it, though. We'll catch that Pokemon. Go get him. Come on, we gotta chase after that Pokemon. And we get a good look at the 3 starters that we're gonna have available to us soon, in like a couple minutes here. A couple of Johto starters and a Unova starter. Left! Go left before this dead end! There are dead people there? I guess this wasn't just a wild Pokemon randomly messing with you. Seems like the Pancham that scooted off with your stuff belonged to somebody after all. Hey, what's your name? Well, one of my many other names is whattageek. Got it. My name's Tawny. We'll figure this out together, don't you worry. Come on, Pancham. Even a backpacker like me wouldn't be caught dead with a bag this tacky. Maybe he was trying to clean up this eyesore. Maybe bring it to the cops. Bet they'll pat us on the back. That nice bag happens to belong to my tourist friend here. Hey, you're Tawny! I can't say I know you. Did you see one of the ads I filmed, maybe? It's me, Andy, from the ZA Royale. How could you forget already? Yeah, I'm Andre. We faced off just last night. Oh, now I remember. You two weren't much of a challenge. Ooh. That stings, but I guess fair. Listen up. We'll return your bag if you battle us right now. That makes no sense. If you want a rematch, all you have to do is wait till nightfall. Shut up! Pancham's itching for another shot at you. That's why it snagged the bag. Probably. I'm glad you care about what Pancham wants, but I'm not about to let you battle me 2-on-1. Listen, how about I guide you through this mess? I'm just a helpful kind of gal, really. Are you? People don't usually self-apply that. Your bag got stolen, right? So what's your next step here? Take it back myself, without the Pokemon. Oh, I guess I'm getting the Pokemon. Whatever. Just hurry up or it'll be night anyway. Hear that? They're down. Now choose which Pokemon you'll battle with. I'm usually a fire-type guy myself, and I did play with Tepig on my first playthrough. So for this time, I'm gonna go with the Crocodilian. Totodile. Come along, little croc. Little gator. Alright, I know all this is a lot, but enjoy your first ever Pokemon battle here in Lumiose City. Also apparently ever, as a character in this Pokemon universe. How much longer are you gonna drag your feet? No longer. All that waiting drained my momentum. Time to get back into gear. No way am I gonna get beat by a Pokemon first-timer. Real quick, I tell you the very basics of Pokemon battles. You gotta order your new buddy Totodile to use its moves to attack the other Pokemon. If the opposing Pokemon's HP, hit points, fall to 0, you win. You're going down. Pancham gave us a shot at revenge and we won't miss. I respect that spirit, but you're gonna have egg on your face for real if you lose to a newbie. Hey, focus up, Tawny. You're dealing with me. I know. Hope you'll put up a little more of a fight than you did last time. I know it's your first match, but you can do this. Have faith in your Pokemon's strength. You can always use moves that lower your opponent's defense, too. Bye. That's good advice. Too bad I'll beat you before you can use it. Alright, first battle in the game, and it's up against Andy the Backpacker. And her Pancham. Alright, so Legend ZA actually does a real-time battle style for combat. Rather than turn-based, whenever you have a move available on the right side of the screen there, you can just push the corresponding face button and the move will come out. There's a cooldown on each of the moves. Generally, the weaker the move, the faster it'll be to recover from, a cooldown. And the stronger the move, the more useful the move, the longer the cooldown. Totodile obviously only has Tackle and Leer available to it at the moment. But Pancham, I believe, also only has Tackle. And there we go. Nice and easy. Also, a lot faster than a turn-based battle system. You really held your own, but this was supposed to make us feel better, not you. We lost. And to a newbie at that, I'm more disappointed in myself than in Pancham. Please tell me you won, Andre. Nope, can't believe I thought I'd score a next-day comeback. My Pokemon and I are so let down. This is why you and I get along so well. We even lose together. Well, it's good to get some practice. Come battle us again sometime. No way, we're not dealing with you again, not even if we meet during the Royale. You can have your bag back. Pancham says sorry. Now, au revoir. So, were you guys thieves, or were you just ne'er-do-wells? Minor ne'er-do-wells. Mission complete. Oh, I play paper. Fist bump, put them knuckles out. Here I come, ruffle them knuckles. That's huge winning your first battle. You and your new buddy must have been meant to meet. Why don't you keep Totodile as your partner? Something tells me you two are going to be great together. Yeah, sure, thanks. Have Totodile's Pokeball, too. We keep Pokemon in these to bring him around with us. Oh, do you want this to eat? Here you go. Totodile looks as happy as you are. Bump it. Hell yeah. You got the makings of a terrific duo. Don't worry, whattageek, you're gonna love being a Pokemon trainer. Battle Zone activated. Just like my trap card. The trap card is activating the Battle Zone. Oh no, we chatted too long. It's night already, and here we are in a battle zone. Rotten luck. We don't have time for a full explanation right now, but here's the gist. Battle zones are intense. Anyone who finds you in here can challenge you to a battle on the spot. But I know a safe place we can go. We'll have these two Pokemon take care of your bag. Chikorita and Tepig, you got this. So is Chikorita just gonna, like, carry it with its leaf or something? They'll be fine. Other Pokemon will leave them alone. Plus, those two can climb fences and get into places where people can't follow them. They can climb? Those two quadrupeds? Unfortunately, that won't work for us, so we gotta get out of this battle zone. Follow me. Alright, here we go. Doing a run. Stay behind you. Haha! It's a race now. Not that way. Oh, you're right. Still got a head start on you, so haha. We're almost there. How'd you do that? What have we got here? A pair of battle zone loiterers. You must be after a Pokemon battle. Am I? So square up and give me your best shot. No, wait, my friend here isn't part of... I don't believe anyone asked you. Sounds like you got a beater, whattageek. Don't worry, you and your partner can win this. The points I earn from trouncing you will propel me up the ranks. Brigitte. With a Cleffa. Oh boy. This ain't gonna end well for you, I feel. Alright, Totodile leveled up in that last battle and it learned Water Gun. It'll gain a type effectiveness power boost to it, but Totodile's not a strong special attacker. Water Gun is a ranged attack, so it would do more damage with something that is strong at ranged attacks. But on that note, if you do a ranged attack in this game, your Pokemon will have to reposition itself close to you in order to fire off the attack. Whereas with moves like Tackle, the Pokemon will automatically run up to the target and then hit them in close range. It's just with ranged attacks, they do better at a range, so your Pokemon backs up automatically for it. There goes Bumblebee. Another night spent battling in the ZI Royale with no points to show for it. After all that bravado? Wait a second, are you not competing in the Royale? I tried to tell you. Ugh, I wasted precious nighttime on the most useless opponent in the battle zone. Good thing she's not on the clock. Okay, wow, whattageek, you're something. Thank you. You and Totodile have some serious teamwork going. Anyway, that was a good lesson in how intense battle zones can be. So here's my advice as your kind new friend who loves helping people. Stop self-assigning that. Let's get the heck out of here before someone else comes after us looking to battle. Self-applying, excuse me, not self-assigning. If we want to run around with Totodile, just tap up on the D-pad and look at that. There he is, running around. Hi guys, ready for a fight? I can take you. In a fight. Look, I'm trying to get our hotel guest to safety. Would you please let us through? Too bad for your guest. Once you step into a battle zone, you're a target like everyone else. If that's how you want to play it, then take me on. My guardian angel. Or I guess, fairy creature. Who could it be? Oh my goodness, it's Floette, I guess. A Floette with a black flower, huh? You don't see that every day. Let's see how it battles. You know, as a Dragon Ball fan, I kind of know what to expect from a beam charging like that. Yep, that's about right. Good thing she aimed up. Yeah, you better run. Nicely done, Floette. But maybe you should save that Light of Ruin move for when it really counts, huh? whattageek, let me introduce you to Floette. She's a very special Pokemon. She's apparently 3,000 years old. According to who? Her? Thanks to Floette, those troublemakers cleared off. Let's hurry to our safe spot, Hotel Z. Is the implication of the naming scheme for Hotel Z that it's the last place you'll stay in Lumiose City? You can relax now, we're out of the battle zone. Hotel Z's just through here. On this left side over here? Not that way. Then why'd you stand to the left? Alright, anyway. Welcome to our humble establishment, Hotel Z. We pride ourselves in offering the most tranquil, relaxing stays around. To all the guests we don't have. Come on in. For a little while, we're going to be railroaded into doing things at the game's pace, but it'll open up to us pretty soon, like within an hour. Might sound like a lot, but don't worry about it. AZ, I'm back. Good news, we got a guest.
So this is the owner of the travel bag sitting over there.
Hello, Big Sad. How we doing? I wasn't talking to that squishy thing, but the tall guy. Look at Totodile. He doesn't know what's going on. That's right, this is whattageek. He stepped off the train at the Gare de Lumios and went right into a world of trouble. But he battled his way out, clicked with my Totodile perfectly. So I entrusted him with Totodile as a partner.
A wise decision. People in Pokemon meet when fate dictates it should be so. Also when you beam them in the face with a capsule.
It felt like they were meant to be a team. But then night fell and we got caught up in ZA Royale stuff, so I brought him here.
I see. I was concerned when a bag arrived with no owner. That is why I sent Floette out to seek you. It seems my worries were unfounded.
No, I'm glad you did. Floette saved our skins with her Light of Ruin. It's a heck of a move. You're so wise, AZ, I can almost believe you really are 3,000 years old like you always say. Does he advertise that, or...?
I believe you have been led here because this is where you are meant to be. I am AZ, and as the owner of Hotel Z, I welcome you. Pray allow me a few words. I hope you'll indulge me as your host. Tawny entrusting you with Totodile makes you its keeper, a Pokemon trainer. So hear me now, whattageek, for Pokemon are truly wondrous creatures. Every Pokemon possesses great power of its own, and it will wield that power for a Pokemon trainer that it has placed its faith in. I urge you to treasure your Pokemon, and never betray that faith. That is all I wish to say. Room 202 is yours to use.
You can take the elevator to the second floor. Rest up for tonight, then come meet me down here in the lobby tomorrow morning. Alright, we got a free room. Free room and board. Free room, board, games. Free room and board out of my skin. Where am I going here? Alright. Room service was kind to set everything up for us. Got a lot of pictures on the wall. Some abstract art. Art that resembles Furfrou. Yeah, just nice to sit around in. Hey, sorry, I know I said you should sleep, but can we talk for a sec? What is it? I'm tired. I just got into town. I'm ready to kick my feet up. Begging your pardon, dear guest, I neglected to show you our hotel's true gem, a stunning panorama. That means, come on, you gotta see the roof. Bit late now, but welcome to Lumiose City. It's got its weird parts, but it's a good place. I like it here. Listen, I owe AZ big time for all the help he's given me since I got here. I want to do right by him in return. Not to put you on the spot, but think you can give me a hand? Sure, I owe him too. I mean, free room? At a hotel? In Paris? That's crazy. That means a lot. Whenever you fist bump your friend, do you just kind of sit there for several seconds smiling at each other? Is that how fist bumps work? I don't do it very often.
A boy accompanied by a Zygarde cell. Was he also brought here because Lumiose requires him?
Very familiar sound. I'm up. I'm up. Note the Rotom clock. Alright, let's get going. Morning. Yesterday was pretty hectic, huh? Your bag gets stolen, then you get dragged into the ZA Royale. Must have been a lot to handle. Tell me about this Royale. The ZA Royale is a big Pokemon battle tournament that's taking Lumiose by storm. I'm competing in it too, actually. You really like battling, huh? Trying to become the strongest trainer around so I can help protect Lumiose. This is actually what I wanted your help with. Remember our talk last night on the roof? The what? I know this is sudden, but can you join the ZA Royale too, whattageek? Come again? What'd you say about a roof? Huh? A message? Dear whattageek, you are invited to join the ZA Royale, a battle tournament to determine the greatest Pokemon trainers in Lumiose City. Anyone who attains the highest rank, rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Lumiose's strongest trainers and be granted a wish, as long as it is in our power to fulfill. If you want to take part, please open the attached file to install the ZA Royale app on your device. We eagerly await your enrollment. Sincerely, the ZA Royale staff. Was that your invite? Great timing. I figured they'd invite you since you held your own when you weren't even signed up. They want you to join because they figure you'll liven up the competition. I also got that message out of the blue after I did some battling here in Lumiose. For real? The bigwigs around here really want to find a crop of strong trainers. Let me see your Rotom phone for a second. I'll set up the app for you. I can put in my contact info while I'm at it. Thanks, but I know how to work a phone. There's the install button. Voila! She's acting like I really don't know anything about the world. ZA Royale app successfully installed. I mean, I guess I did show up to town in just a shirt, pants, and an empty bag. I can't force you, but I'm kind of begging here. Please, join me and the rest of Team MZ to try and win the ZA Royale. You've got the makings of a really good trainer, and I'd love it if you can use your skills to help me, to help all of Lumiose, really. Alright. Seriously? Oh, I'm so relieved I could almost cry. Don't. Thank you, this means a lot. Welcome to Team MZ. Can't wait to see what you'll do. Let's get you all signed up in the ZA app. And we gotta make sure you got the Team MZ look in your profile pic. Here you go. Your official Team MZ gear. Proof that you're one of us. A Yakit and a satchel. No way can you battle carrying a huge travel bag, right? This satchel won't get in your way, and it has hammer space. What are you waiting for? Try it on along with the jacket. Yes, because people are going to notice my satchel first. Hey, looking good. Let's take a pic for your profile. I'll send it over so you can finish signing up. You have now officially entered the ZA Royale. Whenever you see other players online, they kind of tend to keep their default photo. So get used to seeing a very similar pose if you play online here. There you go, all set. Like it shows, you start out at rank Z, and your goal is to climb from the bottom all the way to rank A at the top.
How nice it is to see so much energy so early in the day. I cannot help overhearing. It puts my mind at ease to know that you will join the ZA Royale, whattageek. Lumiose bustles today with Pokémon and people, but beneath the surface lurks a terrible grief. I hope you will claim victory in the ZA Royale, so we might free Lumiose at last. To that end, you should explore the city day and night, get to know her Pokémon and her people. Such bonds will be sure to help you.
Don't worry, I'll teach you everything you'll need. First of all, a Pokemon trainer is what we call someone who battles with Pokemon.
Really?
And the number one thing a trainer in Lumiose should know is how to roll. Go on. Roll with the punches or just roll? When a wild Pokemon's attacking you, you gotta dodge it. Here, I'll show you.
Tawny, please do not mess up the rug like you did last time. 10 out of 10.
And that's how you roll out of the way of a move. Okay, but in the lobby? Tawny, could you turn it down like 2 notches? Can you shush him, AZ? Yell at him a little?
It would be unseemly for me to shout and scold, especially since I have been enjoying their antics. Tawny is teaching Team MZ's new member an important lesson.
New member?! Weren't you just complaining about me being loud, Lita? Fair, sorry. Is this the new member? Yep, meet whattageek. Enchanté. Nice to meet you. I'm Lita. I'm a dancer, and I came to Lumiose chasing my dreams of going pro. Plus, my big brother...
Tierno.
You can tell the whole long story later, okay? Right now, I gotta get our newbie up to speed.
Oh, I wanted to hear Tierno lore.
Okay, whattageek. Next up after rolling is Pokemon battling. Meet me out front excuse me, wow. Meet me out in front of Hotel Z. That's a lot of single-syllable words all in a row. That really screwed me up. Threw me for a loop. Alright, we got dash now, we got dive and roll now. Pretty appropriate that we unlocked it in a hotel lobby. Like, both of these moves in a hotel lobby, because both of these are things that I am prone to do when in a hotel for a vacation or something. No wonder my vacations only last a couple of days. Anyway, let's get out of here. Ready for a Pokemon battle with me? Yeah. Good. In the ZA Royale, how well you battle is everything, so let's see how you do. Challenged by Tawny of Team MZ. It's a pig! There's something very Windjammers about this Team MZ battle song, and I really like it. Alright, type effectiveness. When a water type goes up against a fire type, if you're not familiar with this, its water type moves will do extra damage. You can see how type effectiveness works on the UI down there. When I used Water Gun, it had a circle with a smaller circle inside of it. That indicated it was going to be super effective. I didn't think you'd knock out Tepig, but we're not done just yet. And as for Pokemon moves that do less damage, not very effective moves, there's a triangle in the center of the move icon. Instead of a circle, a double circle, or, if it's not effective at all, an X. But, thankfully, you can still spam moves really effectively in this game, and all that really matters is which move is available after a cooldown. So even if it's not a very effective move, you can still use it over and over and still get some damage in. Whereas with turn-based battles, you kind of have to strategize, okay, which move is better for this scenario? You're even better than I thought you'd be. So battles here are a lot more fast-paced, and I think I prefer it over the turn-based formula. That match taught me one thing for sure, you're going to make an amazing trainer. I think Lumiose's future will be a lot more secure with you in it. Lumiose's future? I'm still a tourist. Yeah, I'll talk more about it later. Before that, we gotta get you ready to take part in the ZA Royale. The more Pokemon you've got, the better your odds of winning. So we got to get you to a wild zone to catch some Pokemon. But there's somewhere else we need to go first. A Pokemon Center. They're oases of calm for weary trainers. Your Rotom phone's map will tell you where Pokemon Centers are located. Here's our map. We also got mission modes. Or, not mission modes, but mission lists. Once we start unlock side missions. Start unlocking side missions. Where's my brain today? They'll show up here. Main missions you can always have on, and you'll always have a waypoint to go to. But if you want to set your own custom waypoint, press A to place a pin, and then on your UI, or rather when you're just looking around, you'll see a green pin in the distance. You'll see. If you ever get lost, you can always come back here to reorient yourself. Now let's move, shall we? So I pinned the Pokemon Center, although I think the waypoint for the main mission is also going to be showing up over there. Yep. So if I wanted to go to, say, this building here, then boop, there's the pin. You can see how far away it is and roughly the height at which it is. So don't worry too much if you're trying to figure out where your pin went. It's going to automatically adjust to the height of the thing you're looking for. Well, this sucks. What do you think the deal here? Is the deal here, whattageek? A pack of wild street boulders? However they got here, they're definitely boulders. Did a wild Pokemon use a move around here? As if we're not short on customers already. We won't see any business at all with these here. I'll bet it's Pancham. Oh well, I know a special route we can use as a detour. Follow me. A ladder? These ladders aren't marked on the map at all, but if you go to Cerebi.net, they have a useful resource for marking where all the ladders are in Lumiose. Nice weather up here, huh? We just gotta drop down over there, and then we'll be near the Pokemon Center.
More boulders, who would do this?
Obviously, that's sort of a one-way route, so we'll get back to the hotel another way, but now you've gotten a glimpse of the city's back ways. Anyway, detour complete. I'll show you the rest of the way to the Pokemon Center.
Yeah, that's great and all, but there's a Mareep in frame, and I need to go pet it. Mareep.
Yes. Anyway. Hello, Nurse Joy. Enchanté, is this your first visit to a Pokemon Center in the city? If you bring us your injured Pokemon, we'll heal them, no charge. We sell items too. That's how we make most of our money. Free healthcare is a bitch. Also, might I recommend that you install the Pokédex app on your phone? There's a promotion underway right now. If you catch 5 Pokemon species and register them in your Pokédex, there's a prize in it for you. Alors, how about it? Ready to install the Pokédex app? Yeah. Thank you very much.
So is this just something you have to do in customer service? Is, hey, would you like to subscribe to our app, become a member of our app, you get rewards for that, or also download our Pokedex for an unrelated business?
It's Totodile! And now, the Pokedex registers it. So, unlike in Pokemon Legends Arceus, the Pokedex kind of takes a side priority here. It's mostly about the battles and exploring the city, rather than solely trying to fill out the Pokedex. Not to say that was the only point of Legends Arceus, but it was one of the main focuses in the story. You dove right into using your new Pokedex app. Thank you very much. Once you catch 5 different species of Pokemon and register them in your Pokedex, please report your success to the Pokemon Research Lab. Nice of them to offer a prize. Let's head to that Wild Zone and start catching some Pokemon. On the note of Legends Arceus, when this game was coming out, I was a little skeptical about it because it didn't look very much like Arceus and how smooth the capturing and the battling seemed to be compared to Arceus. But after playing it a lot more, no, I think it's fine. I have no real problems with how it looks compared to Arceus. Wherever you see that green light, it's marking the boundaries of a wild zone. There are areas where you can battle and catch the city's wild Pokemon. We keep getting more wild Pokemon in Lumiose, so wild zones were set up for them to hang out in. The different wild zones have different Pokemon living in them. Now let's get you catching some Pokemon. You'll feel better with a bigger team. Into the wild zone we go. Don't forget, if a wild Pokemon comes at you, be ready to roll and dodge its moves. So wild zones are cordoned off from the regular parts of Lumiose, and wild Pokemon from the wild zones can't attack you when you're outside of one. Similarly, you also can't catch them when you're outside. See that little Pokemon that popped out from behind the taxi? That's a Fletchling. You should try and catch it. It's pretty relaxed, so it won't run away unless you attack it. Perfect for catching practice. So, in this game, rather than selecting if you want to throw a Pokemon or an item at something, the ZR button is just how you use Pokeballs. You also have a lock-on system with ZL. You can also see at a glance just how easy it'll be to catch a Pokemon with the currently equipped Pokeball. So, look at Fletchling. Got 4 arrows, throw a Pokeball. And I think this first one is guaranteed to fail, just because they gotta teach you some stuff. So close. Like you saw, hitting a Pokemon with a Pokeball doesn't guarantee you'll catch it. But don't worry, one more good donk with a Pokeball and I bet you'll get it. Once again, boop. Congrats, you caught a Fletchling. Pokemon you catch will join your team and battle alongside you. Gathering more Pokemon to battle with will help make you a better trainer. Next, let's see if you can handle a stronger Pokemon.
Enter Bunnelby, stage right.
That Pokemon's called Bunnelby. It's more aggressive, so if it spots you, it'll attack. But it's okay, all you gotta do is have your trusty Pokemon attack the wild one and lower its HP. So, whenever you do battle a Pokemon in this game, you can bring it down to 0 health, and then it offers you a catch window, which is an increased chance of catching it, but it's still also not a guarantee. If you fail the catch via a catch window, then the Pokemon's gone. It will run away. But as you see, the chance of catching the Bunnelby has gone up with me lowering its health. And if you throw too many Pokeballs without it catching, the Pokemon will then get angry, which will prevent it from being captured for a few seconds. That right there is how you catch wild Pokemon. One more thing, crouching helps when you want to sneak up and catch Pokemon. It's harder for Pokemon to spot you if you're crouched and hiding in tall grass or something. You're itching to throw some more Pokeballs, huh? Here you go. If you need more, you can buy some at the Pokemon Center. You just need 5 Pokemon species to get that prize, right? Let's catch them and head to that research lab. Say less. Here we go. Whenever you see an NPC with a yellow text box like this, they'll probably have something to give you. Do you know about potions? You take some and use them on your Pokemon when they gotten hurt in battle. Healing item. And whenever you see these glowing yellow spots, all you gotta do is walk over them and you'll pick the things up. Pretty cool. The regular Pokeballs like that, you have to walk up to and press the A button to pick up, but it's not that big a deal. Anyway, snuck up on a Scatterbug and caught it. Not gonna worry too much about Pokemon we've already caught. At least not for right now. It is pretty easy to just throw a Pokeball and run away from things, and just getting a ton of Pokemon that way. But eventually your boxes will get way too full. So, by the way, it's dizzy after losing all of its health. That's the catch window. After a few seconds, it'll just disappear on its own if you don't do anything. But don't worry, you'll still get experience points for it. A Lumiose Galette. Think of it like a full heal. 1 sample per customer. Fair enough. Mareep, we got a backstrike on it because we are throwing a Pokeball from behind without it noticing me. Nice. Double catch. Some nice experience for our team. I don't think they learned anything. Autosave will always trigger whenever, something important happens, but you can also manually save by pressing R. Let's look at the boxes here. Which is accessible whenever you want. Very nice. Hey, that's a modest Mareep. That's cool. And I think I saw, a jolly Fletchling. Some pretty good natures already. But anyway, we got the objective done. Let's head out of the Wild Zone for now and get distracted by an item. And go see Professor Sycamore. This is his research lab, after all. Did you already catch 5 species of Pokemon? You did, nice. Now just go on into the lab and claim that prize. I've got an errand to run, so I'll catch up with you after. I'll get in touch if anything comes up.
Let me in, I need to see Professor Augustine Sycamore.
Galarian Rapidash in the foreground there. Welcome to the Pokemon Research Lab. I presume you're here about the Pokédex registration prize? You've completed the 5 Pokemon challenge. Well done! Head on up to the 3rd floor. Our acting director will give you your prize, as promised. Who gave that Scraggy a bottle of grape juice? That feels irresponsible. Director's office, I guess.
That short-sighted nitwit! That stupid mayor's poured even more money into this ridiculous urban redevelopment plan? Sure, great, more Pokemon, love it, but you can't just throw them in a wild zone and call it a day. No, you've got to have scientists survey and study these things to figure out what's safe. But who can keep up with all the work when they keep adding wild zones every time I turn around?
Sycamore, you're looking a little more antagonistic.
Oh, looks like we have a visitor. You here on your lonesome?
No, I'm not alone.
Well, of course you're not. You have your Pokemon, huh? I'm the acting director here. Call me Mabel. And if you came all this way to see me, then I guess you must be here about the prize. Of course, that's why. So let's see what you managed to accomplish. So far, you've caught... Oh, 6 whole species. Look at that. I've been hoping someone like you would turn up.
Someone like me.
Oh, you want to know, do you? Then I'll explain the whole mess. See, for whatever reason, we've been seeing these influx of wild Pokemon within Lumiose City lately. That's what led to the construction of all these wild zones, so they can live safely in the city. But I can't keep up with all the work. I couldn't even tell you what species are on the rise lately. But now you've shown up. You had what it takes to complete our challenge, because you're clearly curious about Pokemon. You're just the type we need to help with our survey work.
Okay. And?
And you will help, right?
Yes?
So kind of you. Somehow I just knew you'd agree. Since I'm Mabel, we'll call this Mabel's Research, huh? And starting now, I'll be sending you all kinds of research requests. Understood? Good.
So now whenever we open the menu, we can access Mabel's research.
In fact, I've already got some things I want you to check out for me. I'll send you the details. Now that we're working together and all, I guess I can tell you I made up this whole promotion thing to trick folks into doing my research work.
Oh, great, thanks.
Look, doing the work earns you research points, so look at that, you've already got some. In fact, you've earned enough to go from a level 1 researcher to level 2. It's a red letter day. As a reward for increasing your research level, you get an amazing prize after all.
Open the menu and check out Mabel's rewards. You can also do that instead of going all the way down here. You can just press the X button while on the menu and you'll automatically jump to it. A Rock Smash TM. And then we'll get Mud Shot afterwards.
Complete more tasks for me and you can keep raising your research level, earning yourself even more lovely prizes. My research advances, you learn more about Pokemon, and we both come out winners. And that TM I just gave you, you can use it to instantly teach a Pokemon the move that's on it. TMs can be used over and over on as many Pokemon as you like too. See how nice I am? Though not every Pokemon can learn every move out there naturally. Anyway, good luck! Get out there and learn all about our new Pokemon neighbors for me.
You don't want to, or you can't? And we'll find out about that later. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, Mabel. A character from Generation 6. You may not recognize her because the Team Flare admins were pretty basic. A jacket with Team MZ's logo. Would you happen to be whattageek? Would you happen to be Grant's relative? So you're the new member who Tawny is so pleased to have around. I recognized you by the jacket. I'm the one who embroidered that logo on it. My name's Naveen. I'm another member of Team MZ, so we're teammates, I suppose. I see you have business in the lab, helping out with Mabel's research. I'm surprised she found anyone willing to help, but I suppose it's not a bad deal for you. After all, you'll fare better in the ZA Royale if you have your Pokemon learn a wide variety of moves. The TMs you earn as rewards for helping with Mabel's research will come in handy for that. Now about your outfit, it needs something. What do you think of this hat? I'll eat it immediately, thank you. I was very hungry. No thanks necessary, it wasn't my size. I didn't thank you. Oh, and if the jacket's not your style, feel free to change into something else anytime. Now we can change how we look. Anyway, I've got to go. See you later. Nice lizard.
Hey, you get your prize? It's a TM. The first TM you got from Mabel was the one for Rock Smash, right? You ought to teach that move to Bunnelby so he can break those boulders lying around. Once you've had enough boulder smashing, come on back to Hotel Z.
That tutorial is just teaching us that if we go to a Pokemon, go to check change moves, available TMs, now we can teach Rock Smash. Alternatively, if we want, we can just press ZR right here, and there you go. You're already on the move list. Pretty cool. Let's tab on over to Bunnelby, send it out, and Rock Smash. Rock Smash isn't the only move that will break rocks. Rollout's one that can, Power Up Punch, pretty much any fighting move actually can break rocks. And similarly, we'll be seeing some other hazards besides rocks that you can break with Pokemon moves, but only specific ones. It's kind of a neat way of working the hidden machines into the gameplay, but just as regular moves, you know? Got a Weedle and a Pidgey. Hold up. I haven't caught you yet. Gotcha. I'm not going to be focusing on clearing or filling out the Pokedex as soon as I see a new Pokemon. Or, you know, it's not going to be my main goal whenever I'm playing the game. But it is something that I will do kind of passively, casually, as I'm doing other things. Anything over here? Yes. A Pearl. Speaking of the Pokedex, though, right down here is a Pichu. The Pichu is one of the hardest captures in this zone, because not only is it a low catch rate in general, it will also run away as soon as it gets antagonized. So, just gonna chain Pokeball throws at it. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, and Mareepler and Thundershock. New data will be a big help. Don't forget to claim your reward. Yeah, I'll do that eventually. Don't worry about it. And we are still railroaded to doing what the game asks us to. So not a whole lot of exploring can be had right now. No time to be sitting around. Exactly. We can interact with benches later, and we can pass the time that way. But time is currently of the utmost importance. Is what I would say, but it looks like the time isn't actually ticking down. We are currently stuck in the late hours of the day, starting to become nighttime. Normally that clock up at the top left of the screen ticks down, but currently it is stuck just so we can do some plot stuff. This little baby might knock both me and the Totodile out. If not, no big deal. Alright. Hey, look, an Abra. We'll go back to Hotel Z in just a minute here. Abra's another Pokemon that's pretty skittish, so if it notices you, it will teleport away and never be seen again. Kind of hoping that it turns around, but not seeing that happening anytime soon. Yeah, it is just in that mode, huh? Might just have to run up to it. Come here. Cool. Wasted a great ball, but no big deal. Another item right down here. Hup! Haha. Long falls. No fall damage in this game. Whenever you fall from too high a height, your Rotom phone automatically catches you. Or you catch the Rotom phone? I don't know. Alright, I don't think we can make it back to Hotel Z from where we currently are, so we're just going to need to enter back into the Wild Zone, take the long route back in. Not a huge deal. Alright, let's break these rocks. Go get them. Ka-slam. Wow, 3 in 1. And I learned Mud Shot. Welcome back. I got us some good food. Let's have a bite. Have you ever dipped fresh baked croissants in cafe au lait? Sheer perfection. Get ready. Starting to get used to Lumiose, it can be kind of bewildering at first. It's fun. The Wild Zones must have been a shock, right? I don't think they're the ideal model for how we humans and Pokemon can coexist or anything, but it's good that we have them. Was that a notification from your ZA app? This is a promotion match announcement for Trainer whattageek. Your opponent for the next promotion match has been decided. You are to face Trainer Zach, rank Z. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank Y. To qualify for your promotion match, you must earn enough ticket points to obtain a challenger's ticket. Guess it's time for your first promotion match. What is that? The
promotion match is exactly what it sounds like. If you win the battle, you're promoted to the next rank in the ZA Royale. Did it say Challenger's Ticket? A Challenger's Ticket is what lets you compete in a promotion match. Once you've earned enough ticket points, your Challenger's Ticket shows up in your ZA app. To earn ticket points, you gotta beat other trainers competing in the Royale, the types who hang out in battle zones. I'm sure you remember getting a taste of that battle zone last night. And it's nearly sundown. When night falls, a battle zone appears and the ZA Royale starts up. I'm gonna go wait outside. When you're ready to head out into the night, come find me. But it's scary at night. I don't want to be scared. Feeling ready to brave the ZA Royale? Yeah, sure, why not? Great, you can do this. Alright, whenever night falls, a battle zone activates, sometimes several all at once. And a random part of the city will be cordoned off by the red holograms. Here's a ZA Royale tip. Once night falls, check your map. Look at that. There's the battle zone. The glowing red space on your map is the battle zone. Looks like it's in the same spot as last night's. Glad it's somewhere familiar anyway. Let's make our way there now. Off like a shot. Alright, so we're still in tutorial mode. You normally don't only have to fight 3 trainers like what the mission objective is saying, but that's how many points we'll need, at least for this tutorial. So you're diving into the ZA Royale too, are you? We wouldn't have brought him on as a team member if he wasn't going to compete, Naveen. That's right, he's going to need some support from you two as well. Now about that Challenger's Ticket you need. Since you're rank Z whattageek, you need 1,000 ticket points to earn a Challenger's Ticket. You should be able to earn that much by beating the trainers here in this battle zone. Inside battle zones, if a Pokemon trainer spots you, it's battle time. Trust your Pokemon and do your best. Victory can be yours. And if anything happens to your Pokemon, come back to me for some healing.
Don't forget, when morning comes, you're out of time.
Good luck. Come find me further in.
Alright, time to engage in the battles. Bring out your Pokemon, turn some corners, and hey, look, there's a trainer already. If we use an opening move on an opposing trainer, we get the advantage. So we got a free attack, our cooldowns are reset, and we're good to keep going. Waiting for Peck. There we go. Bam. Got the win. That's a lot of levels. Nice. Your first win on the books. Keep that same energy and crush some more trainers. Respectfully. I believe Lita here is going to be telling us the same thing that I just told you. If someone sees you first, they'll get the jump on the battle. If that happens, you may not be able to do anything at first because of the shock. So try to sneak up nice and quiet, then boom. Get the first hit off. You'll have a big upper hand. You'll have a meter up at the top of the screen to indicate how noticed you are by a trainer. If it fills up all the way, the opposing trainer might end up spotting you and forcing you to miss a few seconds of your first turns, you know? Sneak up behind him and get off the first attack. You got it. Let's start with Bunnelby. Seems appropriate. While their back is to you, you're pretty safe to do, be out in the open while you set yourself up. But if they are facing you, hiding behind cover like this is a good way of waiting for the right opportunity. Go get it, Rock Smash. Go get it, Tackle. Come on out, Mareep. Hiya! Nice job, me. No problem. Looks like you're doing well. One more W should get you up to 1,000 points. I believe off this way is where we gotta go. Winning Pokemon battles and battle zones will earn you prize medals. Your prize money for the night is awarded based on how many medals you collected that night. Just watch out. If you lose a battle, you may have medals taken from you. I think you'd be wise to avoid picking fights with higher ranked trainers. I recommend giving your Pokemon a citrus berry to hold. Yeah, held items are in this game, unlike in Legends Arceus, where there were no abilities, no held items. Now we have held items. Let's go ahead and give Totodile an item to hold. We'll do a citrus berry. So now whenever it reaches a particular point in its health, it will just recover health naturally. Who's up next? A Weddle. Time for a bird. Oop. Gonna wait for him to turn around again, and then I'll sick my bird on the bug. Wait for it. Now. Nice. That was it. We got the ticket! Or as they would say, that's the ticket. This challenger's ticket entitles you to compete in a promotion match. You cannot accumulate any more points. Yes, you and Totodile are incredible. Now you got your challenger's ticket. Nice, meet me at the Pokemon Center. Now we have fast travel unlocked. Whenever you visit an important destination, you can open your map and just fast travel there. So we can go to the Pokemon Center from here. Real quick though, I want to touch on that there is a trainer over here. They're higher ranked than everyone else in this battle zone currently. Rank X. And that Pidgeotto is level 18. It's going to be very strong for you to take out. And she has 2 Pokemon, so that's something to keep in mind. There was a demo of the game, like a kiosk demo, back when the game was still coming out, that dozens of people had played it, or hundreds maybe, had played the game, that demo kiosk, and only like 2 people in the day had beaten that Pidgeotto. It was a neat story to know about. I still have yet to beat it myself, but I also haven't been trying that hard, so yeah. Also, this guy. If ever you whiff a Pokeball throw and you lose that Pokeball, this guy will collect that and give it back to you. So that Great Ball earlier that I whiffed on an Abra, I just got that back. Pretty nice. Hey, did you check out your Challenger's ticket? You can see it in the ZA Royale app. Oh, hiccups. Now you can take on another trainer of your rank in a promotion match if they've got a ticket too. I'm impressed how smoothly you're handling this. Let's see if we can get your promotion match in before morning comes. Your opponent Zach ought to be in the taxi lot just down the street. You should heal your team at the Pokemon Center before important battles like this. Maybe even buy a potion for safety's sake. I'll meet you at the taxi lot. She says get this done before morning comes, but the clock is also frozen tonight as well, because we're still in tutorial mode. Yeah, let's go find Zach, and also get distracted by shiny objects on the ground. Yoink. 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 And a couple more. Alright, we're all good. Zach's a taxi driver. As far as I know, he should be here waiting for fares. There, that's him. Zach's fought in a lot of promotion matches. He has a lot of experience, but not in winning. I take it you're whattageek? One more kid searching for glory in the wild, raucous ZA Royale Battlegrounds, huh? Sounds simple, doesn't it? You start at rank Z, you climb to rank A. You'll learn, kid. You'll learn how much easier it is said than done. It's you against every other Pokemon trainer who wants to be the strongest in Lumiose. Now let's get our promotion match started, shall we? Bon chance to both of us. You can do this. You bring out the best in your Pokemon, and that's how you win. Challenger's tickets verified. You are cleared to start a promotion match. I suppose you think you're gonna win? Climb over me to reach the next rank? Piece of gâteau.
Well, I won't make it easy for you, because this taxi driver has a taxi dream. I'm gonna reach rank A and abolish all forms of transit in Lumios, except taxis.
I mean, there's already some truth to that. The Go-Goat shuttle, which was famous in Lumios before, no longer exists here in Legends ZA. Alright, Zach, let's... Oh, well, alright. That's certainly a choice. Let's go, Totodile. Clear him, tackle him. Hit him with a water gun, I guess. This isn't really shaping up to be very good for me, so how about I switch out to Mareep? Maybe we can get some Thunder Shocks going. Start with a tackle so that it cools down quickly. And hey, we paralyzed Slowpoke. Now it's even slower than Slowpoke. Sometimes you can maneuver your Pokemon around to evade incoming attacks. So, let's say he would try to use Water Gun, and I was still moving around. Fletchling could potentially avoid the Water Gun. Another thing weak to electricity. Maybe I should switch into to Mareep again. Just a second. Let's do Totodile because it's actually healthy. Tackle it. Nice. Got some dings in there. If this last one loses, I'll be stuck at rank Z, but I believe in my Pokemon. Pikachu! Go get him, Totodile. I believe in you. Alright, healed off some damage by using my Citrus Berry, and boom! Type effectiveness be damned. Ooh, that's a lot of levels. Let's go. This is my 100th time watching an opponent get promoted instead of me. So, you're literally the Glass Joe of Lumiose City. I lose again. That makes 100 times I've lost my promotion match. This is why they call me Le Eternel. That's fine. You got that one win against Sandman. So, that's something to be proud of.
Yes!
Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations. Now processing your promotion. Heck yeah.
You chose your moves well and even took the position of your Pokemon into account. That was one well-fought Pokemon battle. Emma, hi!
There she is.
You're a new face. Nice to meet you, trainer. My name's Emma. I'm a detective who's been entrusted with the task of protecting the peace of Lumiose City. Do you mind introducing me to your friend here, Tawny? This is whattageek, Team MZ's newest member. Ah, that makes sense. I only saw a bit of your promotion match, just happened to pass by while I was investigating a suspicious Pokemon. But based on what I saw, Team MZ's got a fine new trainer. I bet AZ is pleased too, not that his face would give it away. By the way, Tawny, I'm afraid I haven't found any leads on the person you're looking for. I just wanted to let you know, but I've got to be heading back now. Have a good night.
Big fan of Naruto, this one.
Emma's the top detective in Lumiose City, and a super talented Pokemon trainer. If she says you're good, you must know you must be special, whattageek. Anyway, now that you got your promotion and everything, I think it's time to call it a night too.
Alright. Battle zone deactivated, and we get a little bit of a breakdown of how we did metals wise. Battle zones tend to be a really good way of grinding out money, especially when you have free reign of them. Just grab a bunch of metals, beat a lot of trainers for a multiplier bonus, and boom. Rich.
Hotel Sweet Hotel. We're back!
Tony, when you're heading back to the hotel, would you at least let us know?
How's your first taste of competing in the...
Sorry, first taste. I think I said something different. In the ZA Royale. I'm rank Y now.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing! You're a natural!
I agree with Lita, but let's not be hasty. Lest we forget the opponent was Zach, the Z Eternel.
You don't get it, Naveen. You didn't see his match. Whattageek has serious potential. I can tell he's gonna shoot straight up the ranks. Yeah, for real. He's basically a brand new Pokemon trainer and still won a promotion right away. That's big. Team MZ is headed straight for the top. Oh, do you know what the initials MZ in our team name mean, whattageek?
Mr. Zanderson.
The M is for Mega Evolution, and the Z is from Hotel Z.
Oh, I see. How did whattageek fare tonight?
Hey, Z, I think we'll be able to project the future of Lumiose with whattageek around. Whoa, Tawny, you're that confident? Well, even Emma had good things to say about him.
You met Emma, did you? She's a remarkable Pokemon trainer. If only she could have also joined our efforts, but she has her own work to carry out. We must hope that enough competition will forge for us the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then the city's Pokemon and people might finally rest easy. I hope you will also contribute to these efforts, whattageek.
Can I say something? Doing the ZA Royale takes a lot of energy, so I'm hungry.
The pantry's contents are yours to use, as ever, though I myself will retire for the night.
Sounds like it's time to show off my chef skills. Would you make
me something normal, please?
I'm good with literally anything as long as it's ready soon.
You may want to be more specific, or else, well, you know what you'll get. A squish.
Look at that guy. He's so goopy.
Oh. Bon appetit!
What even is this?
I don't get what you don't get about this. It's my original creation, croissant curry. I made it to be the hotel's sought-after signature dish.
Did it work?
It pairs Lumiose's delectable croissants with the Galar region's legendary curry to bring out the best in both. That scent sends my appetite into overdrive. I could eat your cooking forever, Tawny.
Note that she hasn't taken a bite yet. I reject that monstrosity altogether.
You say that every time, but you seem to polish off anything I cook.
I was just raised better than to let food go to waste.
You can be so particular, Naveen. Maybe it's because you're Lumiose born and raised.
I eat many other things, but I draw the line at croissant curry.
Sorry this got so heated, whattageek. But for real, I'm glad you showed up here. Yes, big same. Having you around makes me feel like things might work out okay for us.
Glad to be here.
Can't wait to see everything you're capable of. Now let's eat.
Oh god. I'm up, stop.
Alright. Now that that's all done, we're still in tutorial mode, but we'll cover more of that in the next episode. I think we did a good amount of progress right now, and we'll get some more out of the way next time. Thanks for watching, we'll see you then.